Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the markets, Forex market in particular. Today we consider the situation in the euro currency again, because we have the weekly trading plan that we have prepared in the weekly report, and currently we will take a look what's going on here. So the recent action that we saw, mostly on the gold market, on the Forex market, it is a bit not as strong as on the gold. But the significant bounce on different markets across the board, even on the crude oil, gives us the hint that it seems that running in the United States dollar process is coming to an end. So it's not totally finished. This demand for United States dollar exists, but as the Fed has announced absolutely outstanding liquidity measures that they will buy not only on the government but also the corporate bonds. So overall liquidity should be injected around the 5 trillion. So it's outstanding measure. So even the stock market yesterday has shown some pullback. Well, that's injection probably should come down the investors a bit, and the swap rates already is coming lower. And that's two moments that we have agreed to take a look at in this week. We said keep an eye on the swap spreads. They will start to drop. It means that situation becoming more friendly, and it's the explosive demand for the United States dollar is starting to fade. Second, we said keep an eye on the gold. Once gold starts bouncing and starts to rise again, that could be the first indicator that running into the United States dollar is coming to an end. So that's in fact what we have on the markets, and you can see on the euro currency as well, the bounce that we have suggested now stands underway, because we said that market stands at weekly oversold, although we don't have any significant support areas, but the overall price action shows the pullback, and we said that that should create some background for possible taking the short position. So currently, as you can see, overall acceleration is not bad. It's not really very strong as here, but in general you can see that action is coming, and now market already reached the first resistance, 1.65, the first 30% resistance level on the daily chart. But if you remember, our major target of this pullback stands around the confluence. It's 109.65, approximately 110 area. That's the level that we will keep an eye on. Based on the action that we see on the intraday chart, guys, it seems that really market has to make the big effort to move higher, because initially we thought that could be double bottom. This was wash and rinse, and here's acceleration was not bad, but take a look. This double bottom turned to some bit gradual action. It's not typical price action for the double bottom. For the double bottom, it should be fast reversal and acceleration, whereas bulls taking the control of the market. But here you can see this gradual, slow pressure stands on the market. The market's trying to pass through the resistance, and it shows the slow action. It means that it's difficult to the buyers to push price higher. But the process is underway, and we still keep watching what will happen on the euro currency. We're still watching for 110 area. That level is important for two things. First of all, because it will be the setup for taking the short position. This could be kind of the bread and butter sell, or it even could be downward continuation. We do not know. But the existence of the strong level here, and maybe the overbought will be also somewhere in this area when the market will reach this level, it's great, not bad opportunity for taking the short position, at least for a scalp trade, because it will be some kind of the bread and butter trade. Second, that level is very important for a longer term perspective. If somehow after the pullback, or even without the pullback, market just will break it up, that could mean that the situation on the euro is changing, and we should be ready for a further upward continuation. That's why the confluence is so important right now on the euro. That's what we'll keep an eye on. Also, guys, I would like to return back to euro cable chart. If you remember, we said that despite this pullback that has happened last week, it's not over yet, because we think that this is not just a failure breakout, this is just some pause in our prediction. And indeed, as you can see, when the market shows failure breakout, kind of the Russian rinse here, it starts downward action with acceleration, something of that sort. Here's kind of minor Russian rinse and market turns down. But here, as you can see, market shows the spike, shows minor pullback, and then stands inside of this range trying to challenge the same area again. It means that it was mostly due to some overextension, either on the euro or on the Great British Pound. If you remember, Great British Pound was deeply oversold in the previous week. That was the result of the pullback, but not the changing of the sentiment. The sentiment still stands the same, and this cross currency is coming to the parity, I suppose. If you remember, we talked about this, that it's approximately will be somewhere in this area. Well, but that's just a suggestion. We'd not trade it currently, but it could help us to better estimate the directions on as on the cable as on the euro. So that being said, currently we are watching for euro. We're watching for reaching of this resistance, and let's see what the trading stops will be formed there.